Hello to all my collectibles investors out there. I'm excited to talk today about a topic that I've been researching for a little bit now. It's become more and more of a priority as my collection has gotten larger, and not by any stretch of the imagination do I have a massive collectibles investment portfolio, but it's gotten to a point where I'm asking myself, if I lost all of this, if someone came in here and stole everything, how would it affect my life? And it's like, they're things, I would be upset about it, but also just monetarily now it's to the point where it's like, okay, like it's a little uncomfortable now to where, I need to get something in place as far as insurance goes. And I have gotten questions about it, from viewership previously, and it's something that I've just kind of put on the back burner, and it looks like I'm finally going to move forward with a policy here soon. And let me just also say that this company that I've found is not necessarily the be-all end-all for this thing, for this stuff. I've also heard of homeowners insurance policies that people have just added this coverage to it. I'm sure there's other companies that offer it as well. And in the comments, please let me know too if there are other ways that you're insuring your collectibles. I would really like to hear about it. So for me, I've got kind of a combination. I'm probably about 85% sports card investments, and then I've got about 15% that are comic book investments. They're all graded for the comic books. And so what was nice about this company that I did find is that they were able to kind of cover it all. The application was really, really streamlined and easy to do. Didn't have to, really go through a lot of questions as far as, what everything is. Didn't have to itemize everything. They did ask questions around, if I had any one item that was worth more than $25,000. That was a question that was asked. They asked, are these items being kept in the basement or something below ground? Are they being kept outside? Are they being kept in a public storage unit? So these are all things, obviously, I think they're trying to gauge their risk, as far as, if something's in a public storage unit, then it's going to be more likely to, get messed up than something that is maybe in a safe in your house, for example. So all questions that they're asking through that application process. It was interesting, but very streamlined to where you just kind of go in, they ask you about a dozen questions. And then they can put that policy in place, and it was very reasonable too, the cost. And so outside of kind of, keeping these things in a safe or, keeping it in a safety deposit box, I think that, for me, the insurance was something that I wanted to look into. And so the company that I'm going with is Collectibles Insurance Services, CIS. Like I said, do your own research. I'm sure there's multiple companies that offer it. I did look at kind of Google reviews. I did see a couple of reviews that were 1 star. I saw a couple of reviews that were 5 stars. With insurance companies, it's kind of difficult to know. I mean, insurance companies are not going to be, they don't have a lot of fans, so it's difficult that you're going to see 1,000 positive reviews on an insurance company. The overall cost of the insurance was very reasonable for a couple $100s a year. It would cover my collection. And then there was also an option too. I should say this, I'm just thinking about this as we're talking, is there's also an option to insure if it increases in value. So let's say you're setting your total collection at $50,000. You can insure that, at the time of taking the policy out, if it goes up to $100,000, then the coverage goes up with that value, which I thought was really interesting. So, and I'm not sure how that works. If you check that box, if they want to then see kind of more of an itemized look at what you have, I'm not exactly sure on that part, but I thought it was kind of a nice feature for those that are maybe holding long term that would like to have these things covered and not have to go back to it and change their coverage and so forth. So what do you guys think? Is it something that you've already done? Have you already insured your collection? And what experiences have you had? The other big thing is, I haven't had anyone, or I'd like to hear if anyone has ever had a claim for collectibles. I would really like to hear that in the comments. If you've had an instance where you've actually had to file a claim and see if they're actually going to pay for this stuff, because in the end that's really what we're looking for is what are they like when a claim is made. And that can be kind of tricky because with this sort of thing, there might not be lots and lots of claims in the same way that there are with, auto insurance or homeowners insurance, etc. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and just kind of your overall feedback if you're already insuring or if you're looking to insure. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, guys, we have over 200 videos, 210 videos on all things personal finance, but a lot of focus on collectibles investing, sports cards, comic books, action figures. All of that stuff is of great interest to me, so I'd love to cover it. Let me know your thoughts, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and we will see you again next time. Take care, guys.